which bond is expected to have the greatest dipole moment? And then we have basically four bonds here, right? So basically multiple choice A, B, C, or D. HO bond, HF, HN, or HI. Hi. I have to. Every time I see hydrogen and iodine together, I always have to say, hi. Okay, anyway, get that out of the way. Hi, and let's get ready. So we want to find out the greatest dipole moment. Now, when we talk about dipole, or you see a dipole in any of your questions, it has that P word in there, this pole. And, if you've seen the general video, which I highly recommend you see on our website, glaziersguide.com, the link is in the description if you want to check that out. We've talked about tons and tons and tons of different types of polarity, right? And a dipole is no different. So when you see pull or polarity or polar or nonpolar or pulling, this all has the same type of, you're under the umbrella of the same type of topic. So a greatest dipole moment talks about polarity, and polarity is talking about the pulling of electrons. The more fancy way of saying that is a attraction towards electrons in the chemical bond. Now, the property that talks about the attractiveness of electrons in a certain type of bond is called electronegativity. So anytime that you're talking about any of those P words, right? Polarity, polar, nonpolar, dipole moment, you're going straight to your electronegativity trend on the periodic table. And just as, what kind of square was that? And just as a review, right? Electronegativity, there is a trend. All you got to memorize are the two corners, and the two corners have F's in them. The lowest attractiveness towards electrons in a certain chemical bond would be Fr, francium, all the way down on the bottom left. As you go from corner to corner, so francium all the way up to the other F element, which would be fluorine, this would have the highest attraction. Okay. And, as we go from corner to corner, we are increasing. So if you wanted it to, you've wanted it to know it via periods and groups, as you go from left to right, you will increase. And as you go from down to up, as you reach that fluorine, you will also increase in electronegativity, aka increasing your attractiveness for electrons in a chemical bond. So if we want the greatest dipole moment, we want high dipole moments. This means that there's going to be a great attraction towards those electrons. So the higher the dipole moment, just know that all these go together. The higher the dipole moment, aka the higher the polarity. The higher the pull, if you want to think of it that way. And if we were talking about it in terms of electronegativity, that means that between the bond, you would have to have the highest electronegativity difference. And as I'm doing this, I'm just going to move this over here. Wunderbar. Electronegativity difference. Okay. So just memorize these all go together. Kind of like as a little tip and trick. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, it fits. Okay, beautiful. So the H's for all of these are identical. So this is not going to touch anything in terms of being the most polar, having the highest pull, having the highest dipole moment. We just have to look at these guys. And if we want the greatest electronegativity difference, that means that we have to have the greatest electronegative guy out there. The greatest dipole moment would have the greatest polarity and the most pull, aka the highest attraction. On our electronegativity, the highest attraction element is fluorine. You can't get any higher than that. And fluorine is here. Once you see fluorine, right, and all these are the same, you can't beat a fluorine. This has to be the highest electronegative difference, the greatest dipole moment, because fluorine is the highest electronegative element. So right off the bat, we know that this would be the answer. So definitely remember F to F. Francium to fluorine, that's your electronegativity trend, increasing from basically the bottom to the top. And that's how we do it. Let's get it. All right. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so very much. If you haven't watched the deep dive and you want to know everything about this topic to, get prepped for your upcoming test or quiz, whether you're in high school, college, doing APs, doing whatever, we got you guys. GlazersGuide.com. The link is in the description and at the end of the video. You can go and check it out. My brother and I will be there every step of the way, so you'll never learn alone. Yeah? Okay. Here comes the outro music, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
For more practice and for more fun, go to GlazersGuide.com.
And for more practice and for more fun, come on, go to GlazersGuide.com.